Hey Pisces, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're in the woods together. We're going to be asking what's coming towards you in June 2025, and what better place to do tarot than the woods. So we're going to be starting with a mudra deck. This oracle deck gives you a hand gesture that you can actually use to empower the message when you're meditating, while you listen to this video, or even when you fall asleep. And if you'd like for me to pray for you, I'd love to do that for you guys. And I encourage everybody to do it for each other. So simply say hi in the comments section or leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. It just leaves us something that represents your energy that we can focus on, you know? So starting with the mudra deck, June 2025, for my Pisces, we have the power mudra. Yeah, that's not the mudra. This is the mudra. Okay. This one, drive, get going. That's how you do it. And there's a bunch of balloons in the background for some odd reason. Let's call it a celebration. The affirmation is, I'm bursting with energy, exclamation point. This mudra is a great tonic to help you get out of the bed in the morning or as a pick-me-up during the day. First of all, open the window and drink a glass of water. Rub your hands vigorously and then clap them loudly. Now interlock the fingers of both hands with each other and turn them so that the palms are facing outwards. Stretch your arms forwards, downwards, upwards in time to the rhythm of your breathing, and repeat several times. After this, Pisces, place your interlocked hands on the back of your head. It lightens the mood. And place the back of your hands in contact with your forehead for a few seconds, and that represents drive. Get going. Look up and breathe in deeply several times. Very cool. I love it already. So, Pisces, starting with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, we're going to only take the cards that fly out for you. They have to volunteer to join the discussion. This is a living, breathing conversation, and I just want to say thank you so much for hitting that like button on your way in. I have to remember to ask, and I hate asking, but it's like the only way that actually tells the algorithm to get this video out to other Pisces like yourself. All right, what's coming towards Pisces in June 2025? Please make it clear. We have the Strength card that is flown upside down. If they fly out in reverse, that's how we read them. And I will show you these cards since you can't see them. Like typically I have a table where you can see them and I can hold them up. I'll do my best to just hold them all up for you because I know a lot of you guys like to read as well. Pisces, June 2025. There we go. So boom, boom, boom. Awesome. The rest of it is upright. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. I feel like this is how it should go. So we start with an interesting card because it's in contrast to everything else you got, and I'll let you know what you got in a second. But we start with the Strength card upside down. This is suggesting that Pisces, you might be questioning things that you normally have never questioned. You might be uncharacteristically questioning things maybe that Pisces are known to be quite confident in, like their intuition or your behavioral pattern in a certain way. You might be just feeling a little bit of doubt creep in. Now, this is in stark contrast to the rest of your reading. The question that hits me is like, why? What is making you take a closer look at some things that you might be wavering in? And it could be that you are, this is a process that you're going through right before a huge growth spurt, which is very common. You know, a lot of a tarot reading, what becomes really useful is kind of what is not coming out of the tarot deck. So what is the catalyst to this moment where you're feeling wobbly in your convictions about something, or a little self-doubt, or you're feeling maybe a little weakened in an area? Well, the rest of your reading is really beautiful. It's like the Two of Cups, which has got soulmate energy. Pardon the plane. One of the beautiful things about this video is that the scenery, but unfortunately it comes with a lot of outdoor noises. The Hanged Man, that's Piscean ruled energy. This is a pause. This is great, deep perspective, but there is often a sacrifice for that perspective. And then we have Temperance, this transformation. It seems that something's going on that's quite big in your relationships, but it's starting with self. And that's why we have the Strength card. I wonder if that wasn't a mistake. The Courage card upside down. We don't even have a Courage card. Not one called Courage, at least. But there's a reason I said that. So something is challenging you in the realm of relationships, but from the inside out, there's this transformation going on. How intriguing. So let's get clarity on this Two of Cups. This is a partnership. This is a deep partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. For my Pisces who are like, hey, I'm dialed in with the relationship world, like in the love romantic world. I'm not looking for love. It's okay, because this is about chemistry. It's about equal give and take. It's reciprocity. All right. So what is this partnership card for my Pisces? We have the card flipping out, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make their way towards you. They're very slow though. This is the slowest of all the knights. This can even represent earth energy, so somebody of an earth sign. But the reason why they're slow is more important. And that is because what they have to give you is legitimate. Like, they are very loyal, and they're, this is romantic, this is a strong, loyal lover. But they need a stable investment. And so they might be just crossing their T's, dotting their I's. They want to make sure that when they come forward towards you, that what they have to offer isn't going to be rejected. What else about this Two of Cups for my Pisces? Somebody's in their head, could be you or somebody else. Somebody, you might be uncharacteristically occupying that space of King of Swords. King of Swords is a very, takes away emotion from a situation, is very analytical. And this person is all about truth, all about getting down to the bottom of this. And he came out with the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords, just as it depicts, is anxiety, it's overthinking. So Pisces, if this is you, because this isn't, Knight of Pentacles is making their way to you. But this is another energy in the reading, and most likely you might very much be in this analytical place, uncharacteristically, not listening to your emotions so much because it might feel like they may betray you in the situation. So what's this? Yeah, this is all about reciprocity, getting what you need in a relationship, giving also. But so you might be finding yourself doing a little bit of a back and forth, especially at night, man. Those are when those thoughts come up, right? Like, you're trying to fall asleep, you're trying to relax, and boom, all of a sudden you have this thought that keeps you up all night. You know, it's moments like that, and that's why she's sitting up in bed. So this might be going back and forth, you know, who's in the right, who's in the wrong, or what do I need? What can I compromise on? What do I really want versus what do I feel obligated or pressured to have? So yeah, there's a lot of this going on for you, and that might correlate to why you got the Strength card upside down. You might be questioning yourself in ways. So here we have the Hanged Man, and this is your energy right here. Now I want to say this, and I've said this before, but the really interesting example I give with the Hanged Man is, let's say there's this environment, right? And you've grown up in this environment, you know what to expect from this environment. And, but you realize there's something, you get this feeling that there's something you're missing about something, an environment that is very familiar to you. And so what you do is you climb one of the tallest trees. You know, maybe it's this one right here. And even though you grew up in this forest and you know every little crook and nook and cranny, you need to see something different. You need to see what you've been missing, because you get that sense. So you climb the tallest tree and you hang off the branch upside down, and you see for the first time the same old landscape you've known forever, but in a completely different perspective. So it's uncomfortable, you know, undoubtedly, right? The blood is rushing to his head. He's getting a migraine. He knows, you know, that you can climb back down off that tree. You can return to the environment that you've known all your life, being that which is you, whatever it is in your situation. But you will never lose that perspective that you got when you made yourself a little uncomfortable for it, but you did something out of the norm and you looked at something at it with a different perspective. And so that is kind of dissecting the meaning of the Hanged Man. Now let's find out why it's in your tarot reading. For my Pisces, why is this Hanged Man here? There you go. You double up on the Piscean energy. Here's the King of Cups. Now, King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mature, very intuitive. They also are always there for somebody. You know, they're nurturing. They represent Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, watery energy. They make their decisions from their intuition and from a place of emotion. And this is a learning spurt. This is a growth spurt with this King of Cups, okay? We've got right here the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is a student. So the best thing you can do, it's kind of backing up the meaning of the Hermit. Excuse me, not the meaning of the Hermit, the meaning of the Hanged Man. Because the best thing you can do right now, Pisces, is ask questions. The best things regarding relationships, regarding the way you function relationships. You know, it's not even so much the answers. It's the hanging upside down that is important. It's the asking questions. Page of Pentacles is a student, and curiosity is everything. This is a student of life who in this case, it's around your relationships. It's regarding your emotions too. Even though you might be very much in your head of recent. Page of Pentacles is about growth spurts, research, learning more, curiosity, and that's the bridge that takes you to the next point. Okay, what else about this? We have Justice. So far we have a little bit of a theme here, Pisces, of balance. You'll see that in both the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card, they both have scales in their hands. And specifically, so here we've got scale in a hand, and then we've got a coin in the other. That is value. How am I valued in a relationship? Equal give and take. How do I value this person? Really looking at the truth of that. And even looking at patterns, they can tell you a lot, right? In past relationships or in past ways you've allowed yourself to be treated, and past things that you've needed. And then we have in one hand the scale, once again, but we have a sword. And this is knowledge. So swords in tarot are always epiphanies, realizations, knowledge, communication. It's analyzing. It's data, boo. It is data. So Justice, it's talking about things. This is very karmic, okay? When you get the Justice card, it means that things are actually panning out in your favor, but in a very just and karmically balanced way. So yeah, you've got this big theme of like empowerment, balance, and learning, curiosity. So we also have the Chariot card, and this is Triumph. It's such a great reading. It's really beautiful, very deep. We've got Triumph here, against all odds. Like this is this Chariot flies over the potholes, you know, nothing's going to slow him down. And so take the good with the bad. And that's what the white and the black Sphinx right here represent, is the duality of a situation. There's always going to be difficulty. And that's part of the whole point of it, right? Like life is some gritty shit, right? Then we have Temperance. And let's find out a little bit more about this. This is actually, you know, scaling out. This is like the big transformation. By the way, you guys, this will be an extended for all of you guys who like longer readings. I know some of you guys prefer short ones, so this one's for you. If you like longer readings and specifically advice, that link will be in the description box below. I don't want to forget. All right, Temperance. Why are we getting the Temperance card here? Gosh, I like that. We got the Temperance card with a Four of Swords. Again, there's this peaceful, quiet theme with this energy. The Four of Swords is retracting, is sanctuary, is being able to go away and process things. Allow yourself space at this time, Pisces. You don't have to explain yourself. You shouldn't have to, right? I hate to use the word shouldn't. Ugh, I hate that word. But you're not going to. You're not going to explain away the reason why you may be a little more quiet than usual, or you need a little more alone time. Because in this space, you are transforming. So it's very pivotal that you allow yourself kind of a cocoon of sorts. You know, whether that's just 10 minutes in a day. I know some of you guys are so busy, and those of you who have families and obligations and you're running around and helping others, that is very hard to do. Even if it's a longer bathroom break than usual, who cares what questions may arise for everyone else? Do it. Allow yourself this sanctuary, because there's evolving in that place. There's some evolution in that bathroom break. That's the deepest meaning behind a bathroom break I've ever considered. This is what's going on. So allow yourself in these moments, whether it's a walk in the woods or a bathroom break, to imagine what you actually want, you know. And sometimes you don't have to worry about the steps to get there, like the details are none of your business. This is a great time to allow your imagination to wander. And Pisces, you have a beautiful imaginations. You're naturally creative, you're naturally feeling, and naturally inventive. So that is where I'm going to conclude with this reading. And I'm going to go over to the extended where I'm going to get more advice and stuff. If this is where I leave you, I adore you. I'm a Pisces, you're a Pisces. Some of you guys are cross watchers, but whatever, you're welcome. I appreciate you being here. Consider subscribing, consider liking. Take good care. Bye-bye.